Welcome to the incredible world we live in, a planet filled with mysteries and awe-inspiring wonders that sometimes seem too strange to be real. Nature, with all its unpredictability, often leaves us in a state of disbelief with phenomena that defy logic and expectations. Today, we're diving deep into the most bizarre natural phenomena ever recorded. These are events that have left scientists scratching their heads, or even caused entire communities to question the laws of nature as we know them. You might find yourself asking, how is this even possible? But rest assured, every phenomenon on this list is real, documented, and will leave you utterly fascinated. 1. The Great Blue Hole, a gateway to the unknown. We begin our journey in the waters of Belize, where a massive sinkhole, known as the Great Blue Hole, beckons explorers and divers alike. With a depth of over 300 meters and a diameter stretching more than 300 meters wide, it's the largest ocean sinkhole in the world. While its sheer size is impressive, the true mystery lies in what it reveals about Earth's geological history. Discovered by famed explorer Jacques Cousteau in 1971, the Great Blue Hole was once a limestone cave during the last ice age. As sea levels rose, the cave collapsed, creating this striking underwater chasm. Within the depths, scientists have found fossilized stalactites, proving that this site was once above sea level. But here's the eerie part. The water becomes completely anoxic beyond a certain depth, meaning no oxygen is present, which creates an otherworldly environment with an ecosystem unlike any other place on Earth. One of the biggest questions scientists still ponder is what undiscovered life forms or ancient relics might be hiding at these depths. The Great Blue Hole holds secrets that challenge our understanding of marine biology, geology, and even ancient climates. 2. Blood Falls, Antarctica's scarlet mystery. Antarctica is often thought of as a frozen wasteland, but deep within its icy expanse lies one of the most bizarre and haunting natural spectacles, blood falls. Discovered in 1911, this crimson waterfall pours out of the Taylor Glacier, staining the surrounding snow and ice with a bright red hue. For decades, scientists were baffled by what caused the red color. Early theories suggested that red algae might be responsible, but recent studies have revealed something even more surprising. The blood is actually highly iron-rich water from a trapped saltwater lake beneath the glacier. As the water rises to the surface, it reacts with oxygen, oxidizing the iron and giving it the blood-red appearance. But here's where it gets even more bizarre. This water is thought to have been trapped beneath the glacier for over 1 million years, sealed off from the rest of the Earth. In fact, some researchers believe the environment beneath the glacier might be similar to conditions on other icy planets or moons, making blood falls a potential analog for extraterrestrial life. 3. Lake Natron, the petrifying waters of Tanzania. In northern Tanzania lies Lake Natron, a body of water that can only be described as eerie and otherworldly. The lake's high salt and alkaline content, thanks to the nearby Ol Doinyo Lengai volcano, make its waters so inhospitable that creatures who come into contact with it often turn to stone. That's right, animals that die in or near the lake are often found perfectly preserved, calcified by the lake's harsh conditions. With a pH level as high as 10.5, Lake Natron has been compared to ammonia. The water can reach temperatures up to 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and its eerie red and orange hues, caused by salt-loving organisms, give it a Martian-like appearance. But what's even stranger is that, despite these toxic conditions, Lake Natron is one of the few places in the world where flamingos breed. These birds have evolved to tolerate the harsh environment, making the lake a paradoxical sanctuary of life and death. Scientists still debate how life manages to thrive in such extreme conditions and whether similar lakes on other planets might also harbor life forms we've yet to discover. 4. The Taos hum, a sound that drives people crazy. Imagine living in a small, quiet town where you constantly hear a low-frequency hum that no one can explain. That's the reality for some residents of Taos, New Mexico. The phenomenon, known as the Taos hum, has been reported by a small but significant percentage of the population since the early 1990s. Described as a low, droning noise, the hum is so persistent that it has driven some people to move away from the town entirely. Theories range from industrial equipment noise to more far-fetched ideas like secret government experiments or even alien activity. What makes the hum even more mysterious is that not everyone hears it. Only about 2% of Taos's population is affected, and sound engineers who have tried to record the noise have been unsuccessful. Some scientists suggest that the Taos hum could be caused by a form of tinnitus or even psychological factors. However, despite multiple investigations, there has been no definitive explanation for this bizarre auditory phenomenon, leaving it one of the world's most enduring modern mysteries. 5. Bioluminescent waves. The ocean's electric light show. Imagine walking along the beach at night and suddenly, the waves crashing against the shore begin to glow with an electric blue light. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie, it's the mesmerizing natural phenomenon of bioluminescence. Found in various coastal regions around the world, this phenomenon occurs when microorganisms, such as phytoplankton, emit light due to a chemical reaction. The light is produced when a compound called luciferin reacts with oxygen, often triggered by movement. So, every time the waves crash or a boat passes through the water, the microorganisms light up the ocean like a shimmering blanket of stars. One of the most famous places to witness this spectacle is the beaches of the Maldives, where the bioluminescent plankton creates surreal, glowing waves. But beyond its beauty, bioluminescence serves a functional purpose for these organisms, often as a defense mechanism to scare off predators or to communicate with other members of their species. It's a natural marvel that not only lights up our world but also plays a critical role in marine ecosystems. 6. Raining animals. An inexplicable meteorological phenomenon. It's raining cats and dogs, or frogs and fish. That's not just an idiom, it's a real phenomenon. There have been numerous reports of animals, particularly fish and frogs, mysteriously falling from the sky during storms. The most famous case occurred in Lloro, Honduras, where every year, residents claim to experience lluvia de peces, or rain of fish. This strange event has been recorded for over a century, with no definitive explanation. Scientists suggest that waterspouts, tornadoes that form over bodies of water, might be responsible for sucking up small aquatic animals and depositing them elsewhere. However, this theory doesn't always hold up, especially in areas far from any large bodies of water. In one notable case in Serbia in 2005, thousands of frogs rained down on the village of Odzaci. Despite extensive research, the mystery behind this bizarre natural event remains unsolved, and it continues to baffle meteorologists worldwide. 7. The Sailing Stones of Death Valley. In California's Death Valley, there exists an unsolved mystery that has baffled scientists for decades: the Sailing Stones of Racetrack Playa. These large rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, seem to move across the desert floor, leaving long trails in the dry mud behind them. What's most astonishing is that no one has ever seen him move. After years of speculation, scientists finally captured time-lapse footage showing the rocks moving very slowly over the ground. It turns out that during the winter months, a thin layer of ice forms on the playa, making the surface slippery enough for the wind to push the rocks. But even with this explanation, the phenomenon remains astonishing. The rocks can travel up to hundreds of feet, and the fact that such a delicate combination of weather conditions is required makes it an incredibly rare and unpredictable event. 8. The Hessdalen Lights. Norway's unsolved mystery. In a remote valley in Norway, strange lights have been appearing in the sky since the 1930s. Known as the Hessdalen Lights, these glowing orbs hover, zip, and dance around the valley, seemingly defying the laws of physics. Witnesses have described them as bright white, yellow, or red lights, sometimes lasting for hours. Despite numerous scientific investigations, no one has been able to provide a definitive explanation for the lights. Some researchers believe the lights could be the result of piezoelectric activity, where quartz crystals in the ground produce electrical charges. Others speculate that the lights are caused by ionized gas or even plasma. However, the mystery persists, and the Hessdalen Lights remain one of the most perplexing natural phenomena ever recorded, drawing visitors from around the world hoping to catch a glimpse of the enigmatic display. 9. Spotted Lake. Canada's natural mosaic. Located in British Columbia, Canada, Spotted Lake, also known as Klillik, is a rare and bizarre natural wonder. During the summer, the lake evaporates, leaving behind hundreds of small, colorful mineral-rich pools, each one a slightly different color, creating a polka dot effect on the landscape. The colors of the spots are caused by high concentrations of minerals such as magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium. Indigenous peoples have long considered the lake sacred, attributing healing properties to its waters. Interestingly, the minerals in the lake are so abundant that during World War I, they were extracted for use in making explosives. The precise conditions that lead to the formation of the lake spots are still being studied, but it's clear that Spotted Lake is a one-of-a-kind natural phenomenon that continues to intrigue both scientists and visitors alike. 10. The frozen methane bubbles of Abraham Lake. Abraham Lake in Alberta, Canada, is a man-made body of water, but it's home to a natural phenomenon that has become famous worldwide: frozen methane bubbles trapped under the lake's surface. During winter, when the lake freezes over, pockets of methane gas emitted by decaying organic matter become trapped beneath the ice, creating otherworldly patterns of frozen bubbles. While this phenomenon is beautiful to witness, it also serves as a reminder of the hidden environmental dangers lurking beneath the surface. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas, and as climate change causes more lakes and permafrost areas to thaw, the release of methane into the atmosphere is becoming a serious concern for scientists. As we've explored, the Earth is filled with strange and baffling phenomena that challenge our understanding of the natural world. From the depths of the ocean to the icy tundras of Antarctica, nature has a way of surprising us with its beauty, complexity, and sheer unpredictability. Some of these phenomena have been explained through science, while others remain unsolved mysteries that continue to captivate and perplex. One thing is certain: our planet holds secrets we've yet to fully uncover, and the quest to understand these bizarre natural events will continue to inspire wonder for generations to come. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this exploration, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content about the mysteries of our world.